I'm blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused, and God has a plan for me. No weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a conqueror. God's got his hand on me. I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. See, yeah. I been putting in that work since I was a kid. I told them that I'd be legit. Only with losers if you quit. No regrets for the time I spent. God forgive me, I repent for all the times I ain't followed the plan. But you said that I ain't too far gone. You remind me who I am. Blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused. God's got a plan for me. Yeah. No weapon shall prosper. I'm more than a conqueror. God's got his hand on me, and I know who I am.
The Chipotle is so good. Oh my God. Man. Chipotle hitting the spot right after the gym. Y'all want some? Okay, yeah, man. Yo, what's up, everybody? Boy Scott Simpkins. Hey, it's at night, it's the evening time. I just got in from the gym, and I cannot wait to get home to do this video for you guys, because it's a lot to talk about, and I'm going to take my time and talk about it tonight. By the way, that Chipotle bowl hit so good, I can't even put it down really, man. My heart, chest beating kind of fast. But man, something happened to me while I was at Chipotle. As I got out the car, a young man walked in front of me. Then he opened the door. And you know what I said? Hey, thank you, young man. I said, oh my God, I'm officially getting old. Thank you, young man. I'm still a baby myself, but it came out so natural. I'm an official unk now. I'm an OG now. I'm a what up fam now. But anyway, listen, there's a lot that has transpired since the last time we talked. A lot of things happened. Shout out to my boy Showtime, who had me on his podcast. The last game of the USA tourney. We had a great time on there, man, chopping it up with him. I was going to come back again, but I was a little tired. And then something happened to one of the mothers of our church. Rest in peace, Sister Mary Watkins. So we had to take care of that. So she will be missed. Raised me up in church from the womb, and she was a powerhouse for God. So shout out to Sister Mary Watkins. Definitely will be missed. But there's a lot to talk about. So we all know that USA went 5-0 in the tourney, and they won. So I was going to ask you guys that day, but I didn't get a chance to, what were the takeaways from the 5 games? What did we see? Did Caitlin Clark really deserve the MVP? But so far what I saw in that last game, that they were pretty much fatigued. I know we made some critical comments on the live, but it's like, man, when you know you're going to win, you kind of get lackadaisical a little bit, and they're out of the country, of course, and everything. So I really didn't have too much pushback on what I saw. Now, a lot of plays were sloppy. You can tell that the coach kind of seemed like he didn't put the team in position to really play well because, one, he didn't utilize the whole team. This is not where you pull a Coach K like he did Jason Tatum. Let everybody play. Rotate the time equally so everybody can have a chance to represent the country and win. That's how the other lady was doing it before she left. And it just seemed like, you're leaving Caitlin in, you're kind of fatiguing Angel, you're kind of fatiguing the other players. Like, man, listen, rotate them in. So we didn't see the best game from Angel. We didn't see the best game from a lot of them. Howard went 0 for 4, 0 for 8. She didn't score a point. So it's like, a little fatigue set in, but they still got the job done. Shout out Team USA. And shout out Caitlin Clark. You won the MVP, even though the numbers didn't say MVP. But you got it. Congratulations. Now we move on. Congratulations to the WNBA. Showtime actually called it. He said that probably the next day or sometime this week, that the CBA agreement will be reached. And sure enough, the very next day, It was reached first thing in the morning. So shout out. There will be a WNBA season this upcoming season. And I'm so proud of Fisher Collier. She didn't back down. The WNBA players didn't back down. Congratulations to them. Now the max, I believe, is 1.4 million. And it was said that Asia Wilson is set to be the first one to sign a max contract. So well deserved. Clap it up. And I'm just seeing so many stupid men laughing at this. I'm like, so you're laughing at them for getting their money up. Can any one of you clowns on here pull out 1.4 million in your account? Can you show a receipt that say you got 1.2 million in your account? Can you show a receipt that say you got 30,000 in your account? If your answer is no, then these women are doing much better than you in the financial area of life. So what's their laughing emojis for? I support women's sports. I support women. Congratulations. All right. Congratulations. So well deserved. And it's going to grow and only get better from here. So great for them. Now, Angel could get her bread up in the W. Asia getting hers. Kate can get hers. All the deserving players can get their bread. That's what it's about, getting your bread, getting your money up. And that is so awesome that they're able to sign these contracts now. And not only that, getting endorsement deals on top of that as well. All right. So they'll be able to get their money up. So we only going to see growth with TV and, of course, attendance as well. It wasn't that great of attendance in the USA tourney, which I was kind of confused by that, but it wasn't even like that anyway. So congratulations to the WNBA for getting their money up. 1.4 million max contracts will be divvied out, and they will deserve it. Clap it up for that. Now, here's what I really want to talk about tonight. We all know that Angel will be in Chicago for another season. Whether you like it or not, she's under contract. Angel will be there. So Angel already made a statement that she wants to be in the playoffs. She want to reach there. We all want that. We all want to see the playoffs. We all want to see them do well. Now, as I looked on Instagram the other night, I saw a post that had all of the free agents that's coming up for this season. You already got the draft coming, okay? And, of course, March Madness is right now, and it's going to be some very good basketball being played on both sides, men and women. So I cannot wait to see these tournaments, although the men is playing right now. But you guys already know, I've said it before, that I really would love if Chicago would pick up Flau'jae Johnson. Like I said, if you put aside your personal feelings about whatever was said, whatever happened, man, listen, that was a few years ago. Look, just put it to the side and let's move on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, things were said by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So we was rooting for Caitlin and Angel on the same squad. So if we able to do that, then Flau'jae and Angel can melt things together and actually be on the same squad. I would love to see that because they know each other's game so well. So I'm just saying. But look at the screen here. You got some prominent free agents that's coming up right now. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys as we go through these free agents, who will you want to see on Chicago to play alongside Angel and Camilla? Now, first up, we got Dejanay Carrington. She's a fellow Reebok stylist with signed with Reebok with Angel. Angel and her are friends. We already know she plays some hard-nosed defense. She can score the ball or whatever like that. She got attitude. She got aggression. And that would be awesome to have on Chicago. But that's not the top one that I would pick. Next up, Arike. A mad scorer, which will be phenomenal for Chicago to have. She plays defense, and the girl can score. And I just like being with Seattle. She does all the work, but they don't reach the playoffs and don't win championships over there. So to see her with Angel, I would actually like this pickup. Next up, we got Jewel Lloyd. I'm really not big on Jewel Lloyd, although she's a baller. But for what Angel would need to help her score, I think Jewel Lloyd would be more of a piece of the pie, not an actual, you know what I'm saying, head of the pie, if you will. Yeah. Chelsea Gray is next. Now, I have said, even watching her on Arrival, watching her at the with USA, Chelsea Gray would be a great fit to run the point for Chicago alongside Angel and Camilla. She know how to get the ball. She know how to score the ball. She know how to take over a game and score. And she plays defense. Even though she got the Kenny Smith legs, she can play some ball, and she is extremely good. She would actually be my number one pick for Angel because they already have chemistry from a rival in the USA. That's just me. Next up, we got my homegirl, my buddy that I actually know, Courtney Williams. She's an awesome point guard. She can score the ball, and she does play defense, and she's very scrappy. She will be a great fit for Chicago. I just don't know if she will blend with the whole team well, but I would definitely, I mean, for all these picks that I'm calling out in the free agents, of course, we're going to get rid of Vandersloot. Peace out. Of course, I wouldn't want that back on the team at all. Also, Rachel Banham, let that go. Kia Nurse, definitely let that go for sure. For one of these players right here. You got Khalil Copper. Now, that's grandma and that's the granddaughter, right? For relationship-wise, yes. Chemistry-wise, yes. So far as playing, I would say 60-40 on that. Why? She can score. You know, she can score. She's good. But like the other ones, to run point or to help carry the load of scoring and actually pushing the pace and taking over a game, I really haven't seen her do that too much. So, I mean, maybe that's just because I'm ignorant to her game, but I wouldn't put that as the top of my choice. Nika. Now, this is another number one that I would choose for Chicago. She could dominate. She plays hard-nosed defense, and the girl can score at will. All right? She can score at will. Now, so far as assisting, I'm not quite sure about that, but so far as taking over a game and can score and can also, penetrate and get her own shot, that's what we need in Chicago alongside Angel and Camilla. I would definitely pick her a 1B over the right beside the point guard, if you will. And who this chick is, I don't know. I don't know who she is. I'm sorry. I really don't know who she is. Y'all know who she is, but seemed like she plays the same position as Angel from her size and just looking at the picture. But this is your lineup for free agency. Chicago have a chance to pick somebody up that actually meshes well with Angel in the draft and free agency. They got enough to get 2 players out of free agency. It will be nice to pick up one of these players to go alongside Angel and Camilla, right? Get some cohesiveness going, get some penetration going, push the rock, actually run plays and have a point guard that can actually run plays. I will move on for Ariel Atkins, all right? Now, if you guys are so technical about what was said and Flaugy and all like that, well, remember what Ariel Atkins did. Ariel Atkins stood beside Angel and talked up an Angel. And then when the association, when the team did Angel the way that she did, Ariel Atkins had something to say about that in a negative way against Angel and said that she agreed with what the team did. So you can also see the disdain when Angel was sitting beside her in the video that I always show, that Angel wasn't feeling Ariel after that. All right. So if we still want Ariel Atkins on the team, we can definitely take Flaugy on the team as well. But I would definitely move on for Ariel Atkins and bring on Flaugy. Flaugy can score. She can get her own bucket. She runs the point very well, and she knows Angel's spots. Mind you, they were winning. Pretty darn well against Caitlin Clark in that last game at LSU until Angel got hurt. Now, although Flaugy took over, you know what I'm saying, and did what she could, you still needed Nisa Morrow and all them to step up. But so far as WNBA, I really believe that Flaugy can definitely help this team get to the playoffs, right? So put in the comments who you think out of that right there, out of that free agency class, will go good with Chicago. Just let me know, put them in there. We can go forth and actually have some comments, some dialogue in the comment section, because I just believe that, hey, look, man, a good player from that squad right there. I mean, you can actually be honest, you can pick anybody and they will be much better than what we have now on Chicago. Just being honest. But the thing about it is Tyler got to utilize them right when they get there. You got to utilize them right when they get there. I'm going to say it again. You got to utilize them right when they get there. Okay. Now, some sad news tonight, but good news at the same time, because all the coaches that they ever brought to Chicago had a losing record and a losing mentality from the team. So tonight, thank you, Tanisha Wright. She has been let go from the Chicago Sky. I don't know the reasons behind it. I didn't see any detail about it. It kind of caught me off guard when I was coming from the gym, looked down at my phone and saw this. In my opinion, okay, great, whatever. I hope you guys pick somebody up that actually know the X's and O's and actually did something inside the W that can help this team get over the hump. Oh, maybe bring back Coach Teaspoon. How about that? Bring her back and actually put her at the helm, because her and Angel had a wonderful relationship and actually wanted her on the team. But you know, never celebrate anybody losing their job or whatever like that. I'm pretty sure another team will pick her up. But she served Chicago Sky one season, and it wasn't the best season. It wasn't the best coaching because she had a losing season. I think she was with Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. So Tanisha Wright, happy trails. I hope you pick up a job real soon and you do well somewhere else. But it wasn't meant for you to be right here with Angel and Camilla in Chicago, But let's go here right quick. I told you guys I had a lot to cover. I'm trying to get through it. The young man that I went against the other night has officially wiped me off his Instagram page. He has wiped me off, and I still got the whole conversation, all the voice records, but I invited him on this podcast because when you sit there and say some rhetoric about, Caitlin Clark has received more racism than all that, I was debunking all that because that's a flat out lie. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. It was bogus, and I wasn't going for it. I don't care who you are. You would not bash, and you talking about your podcast, you're a content creator, you're going to put that rhetoric out there like that on my girl, I'm going to go against you. I'll stand 10 toes down for Angel, always will, and I ain't having it, point blank period. That was some bogus crap that he said, but I was just going to have a nice little conversation with him on here. I'm going to disrespect him, just get some dialogue. Why you feel the way you feel. You know what I'm saying? The other brother seemed like he's running away too because they're there, man, I'm busy. I got this, I got that. Fool, you got 10 minutes, you got 20 minutes to come on this podcast and let's talk about why you claim to be an Angel Reese supporter, but you're saying that she's not that good at basketball. She's more concerned about her brand than the actual sport. Man, get up out of here, man. You ain't no real Angel Reese supporter saying no stupid crap like that, and that ain't keeping it real. And we ain't biased. Showtime and myself, if Angel does bad or whatever like that, we ain't not afraid to say that Angel did bad, but we know she'll pick it up. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to sit over here and dog her and say things about her that's not true. You're supposed to set up your life for after basketball. You're supposed to be about your business because she's not only a basketball player, she's an icon. She's a fashion model. She does all this stuff. Why? Because it's setting up a future. NBA players do it. Other WNBA players did the same thing. No problem at all. And the numbers speak for themselves, bro. So I don't know what he was trying to say. So you got a black guy and a white guy talking stupidity about this girl right here. Come on, man. So Angel has experienced a lot since she's been in the league. And I'm very proud of her because she didn't allow it to affect her game. She didn't allow it to affect her position in the WNBA. Playing for Team USA was a dream of hers, being a little girl, and to see all these photos and to see the fun that she had, to see the camaraderie that she had, to see the friendships and all like that, and the girls having fun. It was a blessing for all of them, you know what I'm saying, to be around each other, to enjoy each other, and develop and build relationships. So I honestly believe that from that, some of these free agents or whatever like that, they was right there with her. So let's just really hope. Let's really, really hope that Jeff tighten his butt up and see the cry and hear the cry of the supporters of the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese and hear that, hey, look, you guys need to do better. You have a ticket right here. You have a real ticket right here. Treat the girl right. Get her the players so they can be successful. You want to run a squad that can be successful. Heck, bring back Diamond DeShield. She ain't doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? Bring her, let her get some of that money. She deserved it. The girl played and came back from a horrible situation, and she deserved to get some of that money. Bring her back to Chicago. I love her whole beautiful self. Bring Diamond DeShields back, man. But one thing I will point out, and I'm going to end it because my homegirl Cece, who is a huge supporter of this channel, spoke something to me the other day, And like I said, congratulations, Caitlin Clark. But she did point something out that was very concerning. Now, during the last game, there was voting going up. And when I looked at it, Angel and Paige were leading in the voters, right? I believe it was already done. Caitlin was like number 3 or number 4. So they took it down, she told me. And when they put it back up, well, they didn't put it back up. When they took it down, and then all of a sudden, we already know what happened. Caitlin Clark wins the MVP. Don't force feed us, Caitlin. Caitlin can play ball, but she got exposed a lot. And those of you that's going to come in the comments talking about, oh, it is bias and all this stuff, and I don't know what I'm talking about, look at how she played defense. She got beat multiple times, big time. Her feet are not good. Her handles in tight spaces are not good. She needs a lot of work, but she can hoop. But that was not MVP play from Caitlin Clark. She can do better. All right. All of them could have done better in that last game. But like I said, fatigue, all this, but through the whole series, Kelsey Plum was busting their heads. 20 points, 18 points. Howard was killing them. 18 points, 26 points. I mean, busting their head. Caitlin had 17 points one time. So it's like, all right, great. Okay, but congratulations, she got it. No hateration over here. She got it, but don't force feed us, Caitlin. Don't force feed the lead, Caitlin, because she's not that good to carry the lead. You got Aja Wilson, right? You got Aja, we got Brianna Stewart. You got those that just won a championship, man. Talk about them. Nafisha Collier that just got the money for the league. You know what I'm saying? Standing on business, you know what I'm saying? And telling the truth about the commission, all like that. And she couldn't even deny what Nafisha said. Talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that's running things. Those are the forerunners. You know, those are the ones that's setting up things for the future. Talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Those are they are the face of the league right now. She'll have a moment if she get good enough to do it, but don't force feed us, Caitlin. Guys, put your comments in the comment section. Keep this conversation going. Blow this video up and go back and blow up the last video. Let's get the views up, man, because tomorrow I'm going to drop something on you guys I would love for y'all to help me out with, because it's a dream of mine, something that is here, that had come to fruition for me, but I would need your help to make sure that it gets done, because our girl is in it as well. So I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all for being a part of Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast, and thank y'all for subscribing. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become part of the family of Get Out Your Feelings, all right? So go ahead and do that for me, man, and I will see you guys later. I love y'all. Good night and sleep tight. Peace.
I'm blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused, and God has a plan for me. No weapon shall prosper, I'm more than a conqueror. God's got his hand on me. I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. I know who I am. Yeah, I know who I am. See, yeah. I been putting in that work since I was a kid. I told them that I'd be legit. Only with losers if you quit. No regrets for time I spent. God forgive me, I repent for all the times I ain't followed the plan. But you said that I ain't too far gone. You remind me who I am. Blessed and I'm chosen, I'm prepped and I'm focused. God's got a plan for me. Yeah. No weapon shall prosper.